Who would have thought that Jadzie's little joke of kicking her coin in between the floorboards at the tavern would have led to whatever situation we're in now? I mean, we all thought we were doing Viz a favor by taking the bracelet off, but learning that they're gonna become a lich if they died because of the stupid ring? I don't think any of us were prepared for that. And there's still no way for me to get in touch with my brother. Everything's so overwhelming. Okay, gotta focus on the present. Not let Viz die.
As per last session, our party discussed with Aisling, this elven man from Dragon's Grave, who had lost their fiance, who went after the demons or devils that were chasing the party earlier. After discussing with them and asking Coin a question, whether Zoe, the person who is missing, is alive or not, Jadzia decided to kick the coin under the floorboards of the inn, and to their surprise, the coin didn't return. Thus, the party found out that there is an anti-magic zone under the tavern and the inn, and managed to take off the bracelet that has been binding Viz to their singular form, now freeing them to be them true self.
Back, baby.
Yes,
I
you're
say back, but y'all never met me in the first place.
There was short celebration for the matter. Some happy tears among Viz and Candle, until Jadzia decided to go and buy a pearl to figure out what the heck is that ring that doesn't come off, even though the bracelet is off. Just to figure out that it is a ring that turns the wearer lich in case of death.
I'll be fine. I just don't die easy. If I'm going to die, I just don't, and then I won't become a lich. It's
Spix,
that easy,
you don't
guys.
understand there's no time to die.
That's another point. Like, I don't have time, so I just won't.
Do we ever ask Aisling if he could just use the Find My iPhone feature to find his fiance?
It never shows the same monster twice, was the thing that he said. And then I said, that's a bit shit.
Anyway, you were teary-eyed, broken-hearted.
Oh yeah, we were really emotional at the end of last time.
Yes.
Yeah, there was even
Yes.
whole
Okay, everybody get into character.
I almost felt bad as a DM, to see my players that hurt.
Oh, I knew it was coming. Don't worry.
We did it!
So you are here in the small kitchen area of Yumi's and Mindle's place, where this has just gotten the news of their future lichdom under this, what appears to be a god, Hirashale.
I just finished checking out Candle's ring as well, didn't I?
Yes,
Yeah, same thing.
it is the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's gonna do the same thing.
This hulking form of a man takes their hand back. Seems to be thinking.
Put my hand on his shoulder. Whatever you want to do, I support you. It's your decision now.
We could try taking the ring off before the bracelet. Because the ring's not... If I give the ring a twist, does it move freely on his hand?
On his finger, yes.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Because this isn't locked in place yet.
So what are you suggesting, that I try to cut my finger off this time?
I don't think we need to cut it off. That seems a bit extreme.
Oh, but cutting my... I'm not...
I feel like just losing an appendage for the fact of getting off a piece of jewelry is not the exact...
overkill.
It's a bit overkill, yeah. It seems like a bit of a daft idea.
This is intently glaring at you at this point.
Hey, Yaz,
Yeah.
how good are you at healing broken bones?
Takes their hand back straight away.
I'm just asking.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Listen, little lady.
I'm, like, the same height as you, dude.
No, you're not.
We are the same... How tall is he?
6'2", I think.
I'm 6'4".
Oh, okay. So, okay.
I'm a big
Roger
bitch.
that. Yeah, true. In high heels, I bet. Okay, so he takes his hand back. It's like, well, no. I need some. Let me think.
Yeah.
And he paces around the room for a bit. Mindle, there with the teapot that they were brewing for everyone due to the celebration, looking confused of the situation. And after like a 30 or 40 seconds of pacing back and forth, Candle comes back to the circle of people.
Man, on his shoulder. Support.
I think I'll be heading back to the encampment.
By yourself?
Even nobody is joining me. We just passed the full moon. I still have like 20 something days before the next one.
Yeah.
Do you not want the freedom to know you can go into that period okay?
I need some time to figure out what I want to do about this.
Take as much time as you need, Candle.
Like, if you think breaking my finger is the way to get this fucking ring off, I think Cabo or Yumendil can do that just fine.
Okay. But do you have someone who can get the bracelet off? And I motion to Yasmin.
I don't know about that, but the basement is here, and the basement isn't going anywhere.
But we are.
The basement's not...
Yeah.
After this mission with, what's his face? Ash? That's...
Aisling, yeah.
That's the only other thing I have left here.
Yasmin's got to go north.
And I'm not gonna stop you, but I came here with the intention of finding Candle, and once Candle was found, finding who was pretending to be me and get information on the bracelet. And we have that, and we have a way to get it off. And I'm not gonna stop you from doing what you need to do, but I can't leave them. Not for that long, not that far.
Candle turns towards you, Wiz, and takes your shoulders. Hey.
Hey.
I know you hate to hear this.
Don't.
But I'll be fine.
I know. But I don't...
I'll be fine.
I know, but if you're going to... I've already promised to help with Ashley, and honestly, if I hadn't done that, I'd be volunteering to go with you back to camp. I don't want... After everything, I don't want to be gone for however long. We're a group. I don't want to break off from the group.
Candle turns towards Yasmin. So where exactly are you headed?
Well, I don't know an exact location, but up towards the high ice.
The high ice?
Yeah.
Do you have the map of the area? Can I look? Can I see?
Yeah.
Which one do you want? I pull out both my maps.
And takes the
The
larger
bigger
one. And rolls on the table. We can agree to meet in Ascor. It is the northeast city. A little bit west of High Ice.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm trying to find the map. Which one is it?
It is the interactive one. No worries.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm looking in the map.
Yes, it's a big one. It is. Looks at Wes. We have our ways. You know, the shadies. How to get around and stuff.
But that's how. That's.
These people have risked their lives for the
I
sake
know.
of both of us.
And I appreciate it, but I don't want to be
We
separated from you
owe
guys
them.
for so long.
Candle, we've not saved you yet.
You figured out a way to solve my problem, and I don't want you guys to have to wait around for me to make a choice whether.
Do you trust anyone other than the people in this room to successfully get that bracelet off of you the same way that we did for Viz?
Yes. It was Cabo. I know it might be hard to hear, but I might even trust Cabo more in this. That dude is freaking ancient. He might know. Heck, he might know more now that we know more, you know?
The only thing, he was able to identify the bracelets to a degree, and he was right in his theory that the anti-magic field would work. And it was just, we didn't even know the rings were magic then, so we never looked into them. But now that we do, we might be able to find a way around those.
It's there are ways around for Candle, not for you, Viz. This is a thing that's happening to you now.
Yeah. Well, I don't care anymore. Bracelet's off. I'm stuck with the ring. I'll apparently have to live, quote, with it. And it's not going to kill me any faster than I would have before, so...
if you don't want me to go.
No, it's not that I don't want you to go. It's that, to a certain degree, I want to come with you. I don't want to be away from everyone for what would probably be months.
What if the next round of attempted transformations are worse? And that's what takes you before you can get the ring off?
Fuck, don't scare me like that. That's...
This is my point. We
It's
have
up
the
to
opportunity.
Candle whether or not he wants to take the ring off now or later, or wait for the ring. But and I want you to take as much time as you want or need. It's just if you're going back to camp,
I'll break my finger with you if it makes you feel more comfortable.
I will also break... No, fuck it, yeah, I'll break my finger too.
No, I don't have that many healing spells.
That's fine. Solidarity.
Should
Nobody's
we go
breaking
rock,
my
paper,
finger.
scissors? Who doesn't get their finger healed?
Well, I'm only healing one, so.
I will be fine. I want to put my hand out to him, just like showing that I want to take his hand, just kindly.
Yeah.
Let me just show you something. I'm not going to break your finger. Scout's honor.
You
I knew you were gonna say that.
you better.
I give him my lyre to hold with his other hand.
I will use this as a pissing pot.
That's
If you-
interesting because there is no receptacle on there.
I will place it in my piss tankard.
Why'd you have a... You know what? I want to kind of just like move the ring up and down, show that like it's slack.
Yep.
All we need to do is make the finger point a different direction and we can remove it.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Can I help?
Yes.
Okay, you can have advantage.
Okay.
Or what's your
You're pressuring
What's your
Candle into-
persuasion modifier? Mine's +5.
Mine's also... Wait, my persuasion modifier +4.
Okay. Do you want to roll separately?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Guidance! No! I'm already helping.
So one of those is a natural 3. The other one's a natural 15 +4, 19.
It's up
Candle?
to you, Candle.
Candle,
Candle?
I promise it doesn't hurt that bad, and then I'm going to snap my middle finger backwards
Oh!
and try and keep a straight face.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Let me roll some damage
Oh
for you
my
for that.
God!
That's a dirty 20, natural 19 +1.
Nice.
Let's see how good of an insight they roll. Let's see.
Thank you.
Well, that is an 18, so they're like,
This little grid is
How much
hardcore
damage do I
goth.
take, by the way?
2 points of damage.
Only 2. Great, I'm going to snap fingers
Yes.
more often.
No.
I rolled the minimum amount of damage for that.
What would the maximum have been?
8.
That's not
Oh! No, it is!
Yeah.
Kind of bad.
That's like
It's 8 kittens.
bad. And then I'm just going to take out one of my many healing potions and drink it. And kind of like put my finger back and drink a healing potion.
Alright,
Mark that off.
fuck.
That was
Candle is kind of pale. Well, it doesn't seem any more painful than what the shit that I go through every month. Candle, did we have any alcohol left? Or Mindle, did we have any alcohol left? I think I need to be shit-faced for this. And Mindle is like, I think my father has some. Let me go see. And scurries up the stairs
It's
to the
10
next
o'clock in
floor.
the morning.
Candle has a drinking problem. That has been discussed before in this
It's okay,
game.
he's got other problems right now.
Yeah, I think his
We all got
alcoholism
problems.
is not the biggest problem here.
And after like a minute or two of rummaging sounds upstairs, Mindel comes downstairs with like this heavy casket of ale. Like,
Nice.
he had hidden this under his bed.
It's probably important.
Yeah, I'm sure he definitely
Sure he
won't
won't
miss that
mind.
one in particular.
And they pour a big glass of ale to Candle, and Candle starts drinking.
Hang on,
Heavily.
before I start drinking, I want to
Yeah.
again, put my hand on his shoulder for the third time.
Yeah.
And just be like, "Are you sure you want to do this?
No.
Even if it's just later, we can wait."
What's the worst thing that can happen? They break my finger. Or they somehow activate some safety mechanism of the bracelet or the ring and I die.
Nah.
Natural
Think what
20 on a
happened.
strength check.
Well,
I accidentally pull his finger
I
off.
mean, we had the incident with, trying to cut off my hand, and the worst that happened was it just bounced off, I guess. But that was for the
Yeah.
bracelet. I don't know if the ring would have anything of its own.
I feel like if there's a safety mechanism, it's going to affect the breaker, not the broken.
That doesn't make any sense.
If I'm attempting to remove the ring, it'll probably go for me rather than Candle, because if it just hurts Candle, there's nothing stopping me from just carrying on.
If it's hurting Candle, the thing stopping you from going on is the fact that it's hurting Candle.
Candle pours you a drink, Jetsia also. Like, okay.
It tastes like water. No.
That was the best shit ever.
That was so funny.
Last session. Like,
That was
oh,
cute.
yes. A little tidbit for Cody. Candle drinks a couple of glasses of ale. Starts to, like, have that red tinge on their cheeks. Okay. And this, like, yes, I don't want to do this, but I don't want any of this. And what could go wrong? What?
Nothing's gonna go wrong.
At worst, Cabo is going to murder us for being dumb shits. But that is
Well, considering all that's happened in the last couple of days, he's probably gonna do that anyways.
hands their hand to Jetsia. Don't tell me when you do it. Okay, this.
Me.
Break string right now. No.
I was tempted, but then Hiccup started talking. I was just going to do it straight away.
You can stop Candle at any point, basically. Because they start to go over with this, like their bar experience. Remember that time?
Yeah,
when-
I'm gonna take his other hand while
It's
he's
like
in
getting
this in case he needs something to grip on.
Yes. Yeah, roll a history check for me, Styx. So let's see. Which story does Candle tell while
Oh,
waiting
no.
for the snapping?
I rolled a natural 20!
Oh,
my
no.
God.
I'm gonna put a tally.
Do you remember that one night when you were
Keep
so
going, not your story.
shit-faced? When you were so shit-faced that you didn't recall any of it.
I think, pardon the pun, but that happened multiple times, so I don't remember which one you may be referencing to. Also because I don't remember what happened.
That one time
snap his
when
finger.
you. Ah! Yes.
I grip his hand tighter.
Roll a
So he's
strength
got-
check for me.
My strength is +1, so that is only a 13. But it's only a finger, and I've done it once.
Okay. Yep. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Oh
That's no
no.
good. That's no good.
Oh lord.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay. This is going so well, guys. I can tell you that much.
I've broken bones before. Mine and other
Yes.
people's, it's fine.
In middle of a sentence of this epic story where Candle is just about to explain about the most awesome night that Styx, or Viz, cannot recall, you snap the finger and it bends, and you start to slip the ring off the finger. It is bent against the bracelet, against the back of the hand, all the way over. And just at the moment when the ring is about to slip past the fingertip, there's this flash of light. Jetstia, you take 36 points of damage.
No! Holy fuck!
That's fine.
Are you unconscious?
Nope. I have got 1 hit point, baby. I've got 37 HP. Go fuck yourself, Hiccup.
I was thinking that's so close to your full.
If I hadn't
my
have drank
God.
that healing potion, I would have been dead. I would have like gone unconscious.
Yes, yes. And since you have that 1 hit point, you managed to slip off
Oh my god.
the ring. But you notice that all the veins in Jetsia's body turn black
Holy shit.
in the
my
moment
God.
when the ring slips off Candle's finger.
I told you it would hit me, not him. Ah.
Oh,
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm gripping back on Candle's hand now. I thought he was gonna need mine, but
Okay.
Make a request that we stay here for about an hour before going and get the bracelet off.
Jetsia, before
Do you want me
say
to
anything-
heal you? Do you want me to heal
Listen,
you?
guys. Listen, guys.
Mhm.
Since this is almost full HP, we're going to be rolling another Constitution saving throw to see if Jetsia goes into a shock because of critical amounts of damage.
okay.
So go ahead and roll again.
What could possibly go wrong?
This is at a disadvantage.
Fuck! That was a
Because
good
you
roll.
only have 1 hit point.
Should I roll that other one again, or should I keep the first roll and just roll another dice?
Disadvantage, so roll twice.
Okay.
So
Okay, the first one was a natural 15, the second one was a natural 14. So 15 total.
you are conscious beyond the pain.
She's used to this.
That's not a good thing.
This reminds
So
me of
now-
the night with the Goliath.
Ah.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
R.I.P.
Peter.
Pussy,
Both Candle and Jetsia are rolling in the ground in pain, but Candle collects themselves quite quickly because it was just some, a couple of hit points of pain. Meanwhile, Jetsia's skin keeps turning blacker and blacker by the moment.
Oh God.
Okay.
No.
Cure wounds at level 2.
Okay.
I don't have any wounds.
You have hit points.
Good point.
Yes.
Okay.
So roll, and after that, roll a religion check for me.
Okay. Let me just get my silly little things. Ooh, okay. 14 hit
Damn.
points. And my
Roll
silly
a
little
religion.
religion check.
I accidentally just dealt myself 14 damage. Hold on.
I don't know.
What did you roll?
1.
Natural
Oh
one.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Can I roll a religion check to see what's going on?
No, you can't. You cannot participate. Only the one healing can.
Oh man.
While you're healing, Jasmine, you manage to give more vitality to Jetsia, but the veins are still black,
Shit.
Oh,
and
no.
the
I'll
skin
heal her again.
keeps turning darker.
Okay, I'm healing her again.
Try
Yeah.
the,
Waste
the,
all
the,
your
this-
spell slots on me. We've got to go fight things later.
It's fine. I'll heal you with my lay on. Not lay on hands. That's found.
Did you say
Healing
the
hands.
class in Paladin?
Healing hands, 4 hit points.
She.
Yeah. You begin healing Jadzia again.
Mm-hmm.
And whilst healing, there's this tension, like almost as if you're being pulled in somehow, and you can feel the dark material. There's no better word for it. Like this essence of something evil that is going through Jadzia's veins towards her heart.
How do I stop it?
Roll a medicine check.
Okay. What medicine? Oh, I'm proficient! Yay!
Yo.
19! 13 plus 6.
You focus your healing spell, and you pass through sections of like outer layers of muscle, outer layers of tissue, and basically create this barrier of healing around the like insides of Jadzia. And when the darkness starts to seep in, it dissipates when it touches your magic.
Epic.
And Jadzia's skin starts to heal, and the veins return to normal.
Crisis averted. And you heal another 4 hit points if you didn't already do that.
Oh my god.
Fucking fuck.
What was that, guys? Well, we know what it was, kind of.
I don't.
Well, we can assume it's backlash from the ring, but the precise things.
The ring is off, correct? It's just dangling from the chain.
Yeah.
I put the ring. I don't.
Oh my god!
Don't even joke about
I would
that.
have been so. I would have quit the campaign.
I would have actually punched you in real life. I would have gone to your house. I would have gone to your house.
I would have canceled our plans.
Please don't quit the campaign, guys.
Oh, I won't.
No, I wouldn't do that to you, Hiccup. I would just
I would do it to Taylor.
manifest.
Am I getting
in Taylor's
voted out?
home.
Oh my god, I'm getting ejected, guys.
So, now, there is the dangling ring and the dangling finger, basically, in Candle's hand, and Jadzia, who, for like a solid 12 seconds, because this was basically 2 turns, seems to be dying at a very rapid rate, and is now completely okay with Jasmine's hands on her, focusing deeply.
Do I feel or see anything whilst I'm like? Can I like feel it spreading, or am I just agony
Make
like
a
on the floor?
make a wisdom check for me. Straight wisdom.
A check, not a saving throw.
If you want to, go ahead.
My
but
saving
then you're
throw, I have.
saving.
Huh?
If you wisdom check, you're just checking something. Wisdom save, you're saving against something.
Okay,
Do you want to save against something?
I've got a
Something.
-1 to my wisdom check.
No, do not.
I've got a
Do
plus.
not.
I've got a +1 to my wisdom saves because I'm proficient.
No,
Save
don't.
or check.
Check.
You're
You say
Don't.
good.
Thank you.
Check. If I do a save and I roll low, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 -1, so 16. -1.
I need to
-1.
roll something here. Okay.
What?
Natural freaking 20.
What does this mean?
Whilst the pain sets and you were in this, like, almost at the death's door, you knew that you were one tiny bit away from, like, dying out of the effect that happened. You could hear Coin for a very small moment shouting very desperately, "No." And you could feel the darkness seep deeper into you. But then Jasmine placing their hand on your chest, focusing their magic, wiped all of that like threat and feeling of danger, washed away. And there's this glimmering light that still like emits from her hands as she finishes the spell.
Well, I'm glad that's the last one we have to do.
I grab the side of your face. 3 more to go.
What?
Well, that was something. You alright?
Can someone put Candle's finger back?
I will readjust Candle's finger, and maybe I don't know if I have any. I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
I will instruct and give advantage by saying how I exactly broke it, so you can reverse what I did.
So, advantage,
Right.
yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I will allow that. I will allow that.
Technically, it's just dissipated.
That's garbage. That's not. That is unnatural 20. Whereas we've taken a
Dirty
competent
20.
20.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So you managed to relocate the finger. It's still broken, and you take basically a silver spoon from the cabinets of Mindel and Yumi.
And make a
and
splint.
Yes, a splint.
I can give you a pencil if you want. I have writer's tools. If you want a wooden splint, I can snap a pencil and give it to you.
You
Whatever
figure out the
works
splint
best.
from the items nearby for the finger, and it's now like stuck to the finger next to it, and the ring is still dangling at the end of the string. Jetsia, make another wisdom check, please. Now that you started this.
Crisis alert.
11.
You feel this emptiness in you.
Yay.
Like,
Oh.
Any more than usual?
like there has been this... Almost like this... You know, when you're very sick, and you are not in pain per se, but you can feel your muscles in a weird way because
like
there's
fatigued.
sickness in you. Yes.
Yeah.
Like you've been fatigued forever, but now it's gone.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
It's very unnerving.
Is it because of what I did or what Coin did? Well, I
you
suppose
just
that's not
cleansed-
me to ask
You
that.
just cleansed darkness from my veins. Can I figure out exactly what moment it started, like the feeling disappeared? Was it when I felt the blast from the ring, or was it when I kind of like came back to full consciousness? Like, was it from the ring or was it from Yaz?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Yo, I'm good
What?
at them.
I'm terrible at that.
14.
It's fine.
I'm not that good at them.
Balance each other out. Serious putty.
You're unsure. It took you like a moment to figure out that the feeling was gone because you were in so much pain before Jazz did what they did. You are unsure whether it was when Coin shouted no or when Jazz touched to you, but somewhere around that zone.
But I feel
It wasn't
better
direct.
for it. I feel like...
Yeah.
Nice. I'm all limber.
Epic.
Yes.
Okay. If-
What the fuck?
If that bracelet is a thing that we want to get off today, please can we take 45 minutes? I need to sit still for a while.
Chandler pulls out a chair for you. Now I owe you at least.
Does he pull out? Does he put the chair in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay, I just fall backwards and lie on the floor.
What?
That was certainly something.
Anyone else feel like you need some more tea?
Oh, Mendel! He has no idea what's going on.
Yes.
I use prestidigitation to make a small funnel and put it in my mouth.
He would be lovely, thank you. You don't.
I have a straw somewhere.
I point to the funnel.
And Mindel gives all of you some tea.
I'll
And you
make
take
Jadzia sit up so she doesn't choke.
Boo. Can I take a short rest, please?
Yes. And you can like have discussions while taking short rests.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm gonna take a short rest.
I don't think taking a short rest does anything for me, right?
Have you lost any hit points?
No.
Then you'll probably don't need it.
Okay, I have a question about hit dice.
Yes.
Do they come back after a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They half of the amount that you've used comes.
Okay, so if you use 4, then after a long rest it comes 2, and then if you rest again, it's 1, and then if you rest again, it's another 1.
Ooh, okay, so that's
Why do I...
7 plus 8. That's how many points of
Six,
healing?
15.
Will that get me back up to 4? Not quite.
Why do I have just 1 hit point down? I can't... Oh, the ring. So I'd heal that?
I'm going to use 3 of my hit dice to get back up to
Yeah.
36 HP.
Yas.
Out of 37. I don't want to use my last one.
So if you spend the 45 minutes up to an hour here, just, resting, during that time, I want Viz to make a wisdom save.
Ayo. Wisdom
It's
save?
Yes.
I'm good at those. That kind of.
Yes, you are.
That's not a great roll. 15. Total.
Wow, that was the DC.
Okay.
I have a very bad feeling that it was not, in fact.
No,
the
it totally
DC.
was.
Okay. Yeah. You guys rest.
Awesome.
Fun.
Since we're in some semi downtime, can I try to read the letter again?
Yes, of course. I was expecting.
Awesome.
I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that.
It's been. I don't know if you're
It's been-
keeping count, but I don't trust myself keeping count, so
It's
don't forget
been
if you
weeks.
don't know. Has it been 4 sessions?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, so that is minus.
I feel like whatever
have
was
it.
written in that has long since passed.
I still want to know. I would like to
Viz,
know what
be
it
careful. That ring is dangerous.
Jesus.
says. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 8. Math. Hang on.
Yes, that is correct.
Did it take you that long to figure out 2 times 4?
It took me that long to make sure I was doing it right. That's
Well, a good scientist always checks.
Cody,
If there is
Mike's
hope.
just gone.
Oh no. So
this is gonna sound like a stupid question, but what's 24 minus 8?
16.
16.
I got it right.
Yas.
okay, so now you roll.
I'm rolling. Oh, that's a little garbage. I'm kind of upset.
Is it 16?
Man, I actually had a chance this time.
Oh, sticks.
Well, if you ask another party member to help, you can roll with advantage.
Or you could just give it to someone to attempt. Both are...
I really would like to know what it says before sharing.
It's gonna say like, oh,
If
Jadzia
somebody's
stink.
helping, if somebody's helping, it's still your character doing the action.
Okay.
Just let on the floor, I'll put my hand up and just be like, Viz, if you're trying to do that, you need to go in from this.
Carry
Keep an eye
on.
out
have
for
to
these
get
things.
her upside down.
I'll take some.
I explained to Viz how to look for arcane markings.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice. Roll again.
I got the same thing! I hate these dice! I'm sorry, I'm kidding. You're the only one that rolls any high, but you couldn't do it that one time that I need you. Come on. Yeah, I got a 7. Twice.
Oh my gosh.
I hate it here.
Did you roll the same dice twice?
Yeah, because I rolled it and then I was like, do I get help? And then you gave me help, so I just rolled the same one again.
My god.
I didn't think it'd give me the same one, and that's the only dice that ever gives me high numbers. Everyone else gives me,
That is like
10.
1 in 400 chance for that to happen. So
Yeah.
Viz, do
just
you want...
my luck.
you are cursed.
Would you like me to have a look for you?
Well, considering the last time someone tried to read the letter, it messed with Jasmine, I'm kind of afraid of someone being able to read it. And you just kind of
Things
almost
could not
died a
get
little
worse
bit.
for me right now.
They actually could, because you could actually kind of just die a little bit more.
What's
And
life without a little
actually-
risk of this?
Candle peeps up this. If that letter can kill you, you are the last person.
That's the
Read
thing. It doesn't mess with me like it messes with other people, and I don't know why. But if it's not gonna hurt me, then I'll just figure it out eventually.
Fizz, my mind is strong.
And
I
no
have
one-
never been overcome by any sort of magical charm.
Shut up.
That's false.
That's why I said shut up.
I'll try.
May I read it?
Yeah, I'll give it to Candle.
Yeah, thank
one,
you.
Now.
No.
Seven.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
I'll hold my hand out to
Judgy is
Candle.
here with her eyes that can read any language. Like, someone please give me the letter.
You can't. You already tried, remember?
I haven't
Now
tried.
that Candle has the letter, though. Let's see who they trust more. The
I'm gonna-
healing do that, or the darkness do that?
And I'm gonna be like holding my head and expecting them to give it back to me. So
I-
this is gonna be.
I'm the only person who's never tried to open this.
You have.
No, I haven't.
No, they haven't.
No. Yeah. So.
Well, I thought we established that your eyes wouldn't be able to read it because it's not a language; it's a code or some sort.
No, that was a different thing we were talking about off stream.
So, yes, that was an off-stream discussion. Candle. Now they're like, nah, doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm
gives
saying.
a paper to Jetsia and like body blocks you.
Dude,
What's the
Hey.
DC? What's the DC?
16.
I'm going to use my warlock dice. This is
It's a
this
16.
Is it? Do you add
16
anything?
Arcana check.
Arcana. My Arcana is +3.
Okay.
7.
That is, it's out of the box, but it landed side up. It's an 18 +3.
Yes. Go.
Well, someone can
ahead.
finally read
I want to
it.
roll to get it.
Go ahead
Yeah, I
and
would have gotten it
open.
too.
Um,
Oh my god, it's so far.
open if successful has a second DC of 6. Mysterious item drop.
Okay.
Do I get to open
life.
it or
Lying on the ground, I instantly open the letter and go, "To whoever this finds, know that you've been chosen for an important mission by mere luck. Or maybe fate. The ring you carry wields great power. My enemies will become your enemies. Your death will be their greatest goal. Seek me out. I can save you. I can protect you." And I hand it back to Viz.
Well, that would have been helpful.
I want Viz to make a wisdom save with disadvantage when
Me?
Jetsia reads the letter out loud.
with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'm gonna pick these 2 dice because this one's kind of nice to me sometimes too. So we'll get to
2
see
net
what happens.
20s.
I rolled 2 5s,
Oh, Jesus.
and then wisdom. It's an 8. Rolled an
This
8
dies.
twice.
Would
On
you
a
like some of my
disadvantage roll.
dice? I've got nice ones.
What
Hand
the
it
fuck do
over.
I do now? Okay, just
Oh no! What did I just do? What did I just screw up?
You dropped to 0 hit points.
No.
L.
Well, the look on Hiccup's face, it's worse.
You instantly become a level 20 lich.
You raise me up.
Guys,
Mountain.
your DM is having a slight campaign mental breakdown here.
Oh shit, it's that bad.
You should never expect me to pass a saving throw. You know me.
50 minutes into the episode, we've derailed the entire campaign.
Hooray!
It's my new song.
Again.
Would you like it?
I do.
Don't
It's
ask me to
very
repeat it. I don't
fitting.
remember whatever.
We're never gonna fucking find my brother dog.
You guys are looking for stuff.
Roll a d12 for me, Fizz.
Oh no. Roll low! Hiccup likes it when we roll low.
I thought you could ask Yas to roll an investigation check to find her brother. He's in the corner. Oh.
Oh my god!
D12. Which one am I gonna roll?
Hiccup likes it when we roll low.
It's a D12.
On D12s.
I'm gonna roll my bean dice.
Your bean dice.
Six has bean dice.
You're the one that said they look like beans.
They do look like beans. It's because they're bean dice.
Exactly.
Did you roll a 12?
What did you-
Only slightly better. I rolled an 11.
Oh no.
Alright,
I'm
be
gonna
that
die.
pussy. Yay.
Hey, I'm
die.
getting ripped tonight.
Six is just gonna keep going down. Like, roll a d10, roll a d8, please.
Please just roll something low.
Flip a coin. Heads is 1. Please get
Yeah,
heads.
let's see if the D20 is gonna give me a lower roll than the D12.
Probably.
It did. I got an 8.
Jesus Christ. Hiccup. What's the diagnosis,
So we're
doc?
so glad. God, Viz, I'm so glad we got this bracelet off you. We've opened this note. Everything's just on the up and up. Like nothing.
This is why I didn't want anyone else to mess with the letter, because I knew it was gonna do something freaky.
Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Viz explodes, taking us all, takes
Okay.
all with them.
Roll a d100.
Yeah. Can the DM have the room for a minute?
Yes. Everyone shut up.
As Jadzia reads through the letter, there's a change in the room. Jasmine and Jadzia, roll perception checks for me.
I'm
Yo.
really perceptive.
Me too, bro.
Perception?
My perception is a
18.
flat roll. 14.
18.
No minus.
I rolled a 14 too,
Yo.
but it's +4.
Fuck you.
Okay. And since this is happening to you, you are aware of this.
I'm gonna die.
There is a soft glow that starts to come off from the ring.
Uh-oh.
Nothing too much, just a tiny glow.
What's the vibe of the glow? Like, is it like menacing and red and looks like it's trying to kill me from the inside out, or is it just like glowing like, hey, look at me?
To
I want to vibe
You
check
get
the
an
light.
insight check of the ring.
this, it seems enchanting and curious.
Oh no.
To the rest, there's something. There's malice in the glow.
Oh no.
Jasmine,
Mm-hmm.
you see more.
Oh no.
Being a servant of light, you have studied the ways that light behaves, and you notice that it is not the glow of the ring that people should be worried for. It is the shadow of a hand that is merely there, reaching for Viz's grasp.
I want to interrupt it.
What do you do?
I cast light
Oh,
on the
smart.
ring.
Go ahead. Yeah? On
Yeah.
what?
The ring.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Oh no, I'm really stupid. Oh, okay. I rolled high. So 17 minus 1.
As a this super quick reaction to this, after I would say after 40 minutes of being still and doing stuff, after a small moment of relaxation, suddenly after reading the letter out loud, Jasmine cast this spell by touching, because light is a touch spell.
Mm-hmm.
Make a dexterity saving throw that you don't touch the shadow that you can see while you go for the ring.
Guys, I just improved my dex score.
Nice. Well done.
Why did you say that?
Oh,
Why
I
is
don't
that a
like
thing you
the.
said?
I don't like the fact that your face just dropped when you looked at your dice.
Why the fuck?
15.
Why? Oh, that's not that bad.
You manage to reach for the ring and touch it with your light spell before the shadow gets there.
Oh,
And there's a
thank God.
burst of light
15 is like a
in the
hit or
room.
miss.
Make a new perception roll, everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Oh, now I
Natural
roll
20.
Holy shit! I rolled
Nice.
19 plus 4, so 23.
-1. So no -1. Just 20.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay.
Perception. Now you want to roll, okay.
Let me see into the ethereal plane, bitch.
18.
And what was it, Jasmine?
23.
You
Okay.
still rolled higher than me, man.
This suddenly, like, there is this glow on the ring, and Jasmine goes and reaches out and replaces the weird glow with the light of their own.
Right.
And for a moment, you feel like there's this weird flicker in the light, but then it passes. Jasmine, you can see for a moment in your light the hand and the forearm of the shadow figure before it vanishes from before your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Jetsia laying on the floor. You see this humongous form of a woman.
Among Us.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry! Humongous form of what?
7 or 8 feet.
It's a lot of
height.
legs.
I was just gonna... Okay.
Okay, so big woman.
Reaching forward towards Wes. They're but a shadow, but
I'm
against
in
the light of
danger.
Jasmine, you can see a face that is half a skull and half a most beautiful face you've ever seen. Smiling
It's me. Okay.
ever so gently.
Since
Since this is in that 20. On top of seeing in the flash of light for just a moment the face, you can see their full form. And I would like the 2 other players to mute for a bit.
Pick off!
That's what you get with Nat 20.
I love how Cody rolled higher than me, like a total point count. But
Yeah, but Nat 20 is
Nat
Nat
20 is a
20.
Nat 20 is a Nat 20.
Yes. You, in this glimpse of a second, fraction of a second, when the form of this creature or being is illuminated, you see their skeletal face on the other side, their skeletal form on half of their body. You can see 6 pairs of hands.
What, just like...
Around them.
What the fuck?
Not coming from this lady, other hands.
Oh, like
Reaching
reaching...
from
What the fuck?
beyond her from somewhere. Her form has no legs. It just goes into ether like a ghost. When you look down.
Is this any sort of creature that I could even begin to recognize?
You haven't encountered anything like this before.
Nothing in any of my readings. Just completely unheard of. What the fuck? Okay, surrounded by 6 pairs of hands.
Since it's a nat 20, you notice that the smile that you see is not just a smile. It is the very soft end of a word mouthed. This.
Why did you say what the fuck twice?
I said what the fuck like 10 times, man.
We need
Share with the class.
We need
Yeah, the
sticks.
second Styx pays attention.
Sticks!
Jesus Christ.
Sticks! And they're on Do Not Disturb. Sticks! Sticks! Sticks!
Oh, they're on... Fuck. Jesus
Sticks!
Christ.
Message them on Toontown! Sticks! Sticks!
Come on. That was a 10-second conversation. We've been waiting. It wasn't. I'm joking.
When
I'm taking light.
when the light flashes, the form disappears when the light takes the room.
Crazy.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
What?
There's a fucking bitch. There's some...
This is why I didn't want anyone else to read the letter. I knew something
What the
wasn't
fuck was that?
right.
What the fuck was
What
that?
happened? Jesse, what happened?
There was this just fucking woman there. There was just this big old MILF, but like half of her was a skeleton. She had like 6 ethereal pairs of hands like reaching out behind her towards you.
Towards who?
Towards Viz, and she said Viz's name.
Where did she go?
Oh,
Did she touch her? Or touch them?
did she touch them?
Not that you could see.
Okay.
No.
You feel like Jasmine made it to this before they.
No, you got there.
I'm
You
gonna-
got there first.
I'm gonna
Oh,
hold
thank
out my
God.
hand and just be like, can I have the letter back?
Yeah. Frisbee. But she,
I
she
I
had,
just
like,
want everyone aware that because that's how you decided to describe her, I am putting giant half skeleton MILF in my notes.
I've got 7 foot tall woman, half MILF, half skeleton. Crazy.
Well, that is why the description took 10 seconds, guys. Easy enough to explain.
Yeah.
She said Viz's name. Was that all she said?
It looked like her mouth was just in that kind of. I thought she was smiling at first, but it was less of a. And more of a. Fizz.
Oh.
Obviously, only one half of the mouth because the other half was just teeth.
Yeah.
You know, because the whole. She's very, very cute though. She had a nice bone structure.
God, let me handle this situation. Let me get through this night.
Laughs
Give me
evilly.
strength, oh Lord. Thank you. Handel and Mindel are there like, what the fuck? What the
I wanna scramble up and like look around for any remaining shadows.
Roll investigation.
Investigation. I'm good at that. 21.
Nice.
What was the die roll?
18.
Okay.
Yeah, not another nat 20. I would have been more excited.
Okay. Anyone else want to look around?
I mean, sure, but my
Uh,
investigation's dog shit.
Yeah,
You
I'll
never
like
know.
glance around while Betsy's looking around like, what's
Our investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking on your own or are you helping me?
Oh,
looking on
I don't
my
know.
own.
Like,
I got 16.
I got 15.
Okay. 21.
You both are all of you are looking pretty thoroughly through the space, but you don't find any weird shadows that seem to be reaching out. Except, Jetsia, you have this feeling that every time you turn, something moves away from your vision.
I'll pull out the mirror. If I feel like there's something behind me, I pull out the mirror and I look in the mirror behind me.
I'm going to instinctively try to duck away from the mirror.
I've seen what you look like.
Shut up!
The first time we met, you showed us your true form.
Shut up!
Make a dexterity check for me.
Me?
That's it.
Oh, fuck.
To see how quickly you pull up the mirror.
Not very quickly.
Oh, man.
What did you roll?
8.
Well, you
Welcome
beat
to the
them
club.
because they rolled a natural 1.
Yes!
You pull up the mirror, like not like super quickly, but like more like
Nonchalantly.
sneakily. And maybe 5 feet behind you, you can see the half-exposed rib cage.
Oh my god.
Does it feel like they're behind me, following me? Or are they, like, around near where Viz is? Like, if I move, do
feel
they
like-
move with me?
They don't move with you, and like they are in the side of the mirror for only like a fraction of a second before they move away from its side. You
Okay.
feel like they don't want to be seen.
Hmm.
Okay.
You can see in that fraction of a second, you can see the beating heart inside the exposed rib cage.
Kinda ick.
Now, here is a question. Did the face of the MILF, was it reminiscent of anyone I have ever seen? Like an actual person that I've seen? Depictions of gods that I've seen?
Well,
I'm more on the depiction of gods.
What you saw with your two eyes was basically a shadow of this creature. Make a perception check for the claims that you see through the mirror. That is the true sight mirror.
Oh, I meant like the original.
Yes,
God.
but that was more of a shape in the shadows against the light.
I am rolling sexy as fuck tonight. 19.
Yeah. Nice.
Ignore like the 8 and the 5 and the 3. Other than that, I'm rolling sexy as fuck tonight.
Since they're taller than you, and they're and you were holding the mirror kind of the side, and you could see the ribcage. You don't see details of the face, but through the hand mirror of True Sight, you see rotting flesh of a drow.
A drow woman.
Yes.
Okay. It's the same. It's the same woman, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where do we go from here?
And you guys are just looking around, being confused when suddenly Jetsi is like, aha!
Jadzia pops out the mirror and spins in the circle like a dog chasing their tail.
Make a perception check if you catch anything on the hand mirror that Jetsi is holding, because anyone can see through the mirror. Yeah.
I don't. Rolled a 10.
Sadness.
Hey, it's perception?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. 15.
You also see a glimpse of something skeletal in the mirror that isn't there. For just a fraction of a second.
After I stop spinning, I point the mirror, not at aiming the mirror, but I point the mirror at Viz like it's in my finger. You ever pissed off any freaky drow bitches?
What?
The person who tried to grab you, the flesh half of them, it's a drow woman.
Drow woman? No?
I look at Mindle. Sound familiar, maybe?
Do I remember anyone?
Fuck. Yeah, roll a history check.
Yeah. Do I specifically remember making anyone who is a drow very mad at me for some reason?
Yeah, Mindle is very pale about all of this. And when you did... Yeah, what did you roll?
12.
No recollection of a drow bitch. My favorite sentence of this session, I think. Mindle, almost collapses to the floor out of shock when Jetsia describes, have you ever pissed off a drow bitch? She's here. Oh, fuck.
What? Who is it? What's going on?
Is it... Hang on. That's the... I'm trying to remember how much I've been... Yeah. I'm trying to remember how much I've been told about her in character.
That is the description of the drow goddess of undeath.
Crazy.
Oh, I've had that in my head for 10 minutes. Is that what y'all were thinking?
It was what I was thinking too. I was just trying to bring it up in character. Plausibly.
I would like to make a religion check to see what I remember about the drow goddess of undeath, please.
Go ahead. This is 7th time that you've done that.
No.
But you haven't known it before.
Oh, have I done this before? I rolled a 4 anyway, so I don't know this time. 4 plus 4, 8.
Some drow bitch.
Some drow bitch. That shit's crazy, man.
I think I've already tried to roll for... Can I try to roll to see if I... Especially now that I've got a description.
Yeah.
Can I... Alright.
Go ahead. You're
Really?
never leaving this room during this session, guys. Never.
Oh my god.
What time is it? Because we've been in. Is this within the hour or?
You've been here for a couple of hours now, I would say. Like
So that's like midday.
it's yeah, or 1 p.m.
Okay.
13.
No. Unfortunately, no. You don't recall anything. Mindle
I
is
get a
still
reminder
pale.
on how to spell her name.
Hold on, I would need to look it up too because I practiced the pronunciation, not how to write that.
That's so valid. Just send me later.
Yes.
I will write
I
it down
will.
at some point.
Mindle is still pale, sitting on the floor now, looking around, kind of scared.
I'm gonna go over and just kind of sit down next to her, like, do okay?
Yeah, considering that there is a half skeleton drow lady somewhere here.
It makes you feel any better. She's probably not after you, at least.
And I have a feeling that she'll probably leave when we do.
That too.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna kneel down just in front of Mindle. I'm gonna take her hands if she'll give them to me.
Gives.
I understand that the last couple of days have been a little bit crazy for you.
Uh-huh.
I promise that everything is gonna be okay. You just need to stay calm right now.
Make a persuasion check.
That's another 19. Oh, persuasion, 22.
22.
No,
okay.
23!
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. She takes a deep breath. And you can see that the color starts to return to your face. Jasmine?
That's me?
Yes. Well, this is going on. Make a religion check for me, please.
17.
You know this, first off, that the glow of the light spell that you put on this
Yeah.
ring, not as strong as it should be.
Interesting.
The light is kind of dim. And you have, like, after what you saw, there's this feeling of dread and anxiety that seems to hang in the air. And you feel like it's because for some reason, for you, the shadows in this space now seem a bit darker.
House, like...
Interesting.
What do I do?
That is a question you need to ask yourself as a player.
Okay, shadow super darker, feeling anxious. Let's go somewhere, like, with a lot of light. Should we step outside?
Yeah, I think Candle and Mindle could probably do with some time just to calm. We'll get that bracelet off later, and I finger guns at Candle.
Candle tries to finger guns and it's like, ow, ow, ow.
No, he's fine.
Yeah.
It's already splintered. He's permanent finger guns.
He's like, you know, yeah. Yeah, I think that would be splendid. Yeah. Don't tell Yumi about any of this.
Oh,
please.
I wouldn't fucking dream of it.
Of course.
Yeah. We just drank from the casket if he asks any of us anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the biggest secret, okay? And you guys leave the premises?
Is everybody okay?
Feel a
Yeah?
little bit of dread about what everything just happened.
I don't necessarily want to light a candle on their own right now, but I think Mendel needs a sec.
I mean, you're welcome to stay, but the only thing that we have left to do before this evening is see Slate, and I assumed you want to be there for that.
Well, I mean...
As long as everybody is okay, we will move on to the next thing, but if there's things that we need to talk about together right now, then this is gonna be our last free moment for a hot minute.
Yeah, I'll come to talk to Slate. At least, because they seem to know more about what's going on than I do, and I'm the one with the ring stuck to my finger, so...
I put my hand on Yaz's shoulders and give her like a nice warm smile. You good?
Good.
Make a religion check, Desmond. Once again.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes, you can.
God knows I need it. Where are my D4s? Here they are. Okay. Let's see, I got 14 plus 1 is 15 plus 2 is 17.
Nice. As soon as you step outside into the sunlight, you feel the dread and the feeling of anxiety alleviates.
Okay.
As if whatever it was that you shared the space with was interrupting the connection of your god of light and you.
What the fuck? Oh, I don't like that!
Make an Arcana check for me.
Who?
You.
Oh, fuck! Stop making me make these intelligence rolls. Hang up.
Sorry.
5.
You are unsure whether you would have been able to cast spells in that space.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
Wait.
And that thing is following us?
Well,
We don't know that.
that's what I'm wondering. Because if it was following us, wouldn't you still be unable? Or is it because we're outside now?
We don't know anything.
There's nothing
I can't.
Oh my god! I'm scared.
You guys don't know any of this. This is all in Jasmine's head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you
We're all
guys are like two angels on the shoulders, being like.
All of us are just currently sitting in Yasmin's head and just
Yes.
like, that's weird. That's not good.
Yes, the angelic guide and the demonic guide, and you guys get to choose which one you are. In Cody's life.
Oh fuck.
I've already
You're
got-
both the devil.
I've already got the horns.
Oh no.
I don't
Horn.
think Viz legally, emotionally, or morally can qualify as an angel.
Okay.
But you can
So-
make yourself look like one now, and that's all that's important.
After
Shut
spending a moment outside, and when Jadzia asks you how you feel, you
Mhm.
surmise all of this that I have told you
Okay.
of the situation.
Well, let's just say I hope we never meet that entity again.
I think that the note was something to summon them. Just to... So as long as that note never gets read again, I think for now we could be okay. In fact, Viz, do you still have the note?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I burn it?
I'd like some questions about it answered first. Like, what's going... Like, have you done your whole magical
I've not.
eye looking at it?
Not...
Because, like, if it's a summon thing, wouldn't it have magic linked to
That's a
it?
good point. I could
And
identify it.
someone would have had to put that on the letter.
My
And then
question
put
is-
the letter in my bag while I slept. So I'd like to know that.
My question is, how much of my magic do you think will be needed talking to Slate?
Yeah, we can do that after.
Yeah. Maybe later.
Yeah.
Maybe after the fight. There's definitely going to be a fight later, right?
Probably.
Awesome. Slate.
Slate.
I point at a random
Slate.
passerby. Slate.
Yes. You walk back to the town's guard center.
I vote we don't take the scenic route this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We direct, please.
Yes, you go direct where there are lots of people.
We step
You can
through
see-
the fountain instead of going around it.
Now that you're outside again, you notice that there are more and more carts rolling into the town as we speak.
Circus.
They
Yeah,
are
they-
all coming from either north or west or south, and they seem to be either stopping here or just like purchasing some items here and continuing eastwards. You see merchants, you see what seems to be some kind of a symbol of a guild of some sorts, adventuring parties even. People are getting ready for the season of adventurers. But you continue onward, I assume.
Yeah. With the amount of heroes that seem to be turning up, I think a jailbreak is getting less and less likely.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, but the only reason I was entertaining the idea of getting Slate out was to get the bracelet off. At this point, if they aren't going to tell me anything about the ring, I don't care what happens anymore.
We clarified they don't really know anything about the ring, though, didn't we? Out of character.
They couldn't tell us.
That's
even
right.
if-
They couldn't tell us. Okay. Well, maybe they'll be a little bit more loose-tongued
Yeah. I mean, that was what was
because it's on their tongue.
partially. That's what was partially getting them
It's
into
loose
trouble,
lipped.
wasn't it?
I
That they
know.
couldn't tell anyone anything.
Well, maybe we could fix that. Jadzia, can you perform the spell, like, in the cell? Did you bring everything you needed?
I have the hand. I have the dagger.
Oh god, put that away!
Sorry. I recast prestidigitation on the bag to make it smell less bad. It only lasts like for a second. Oh no, it lasts an hour. Yeah, I've got everything. I just need some of their blood. I need to set up the ritual. How long would I kind of assume the ritual's going to take?
As I said before, you would assume that it would be a couple hours of testing, like how you need to perform the ritual.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will be a long process.
What time
I'll
did
give-
Matey want to meet us?
In the evening, like
Just evening,
at
generally.
dusk. Yeah.
Okay.
If Zoe hadn't returned before dusk.
So we have like another 6 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
You should have plenty of time to do what you have come to do.
Yeah, I think if I get into a cell and sit there with them, leave obviously the majority of my weapons outside, just to give them that little bit of trust, I think that I could do it.
Okay.
So
Do you
you
think
have
if you-
to... Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think if you spent several hours in there, the town's guard would be suspicious.
I'm going to tell the mage exactly what I plan to do.
Okay.
Okay. You head to the tower and you can see that there is the training of the new recruits going on. Outside you can see them sparring, you can see an instructor there telling them how to handle their blade, what to take in account of, and the new town's guard are being trained for now, so you take it that in like a half a year or a year from now, the defense of this place is totally back to the usual level, you know?
The usual level of nothing.
Well, Slade was a strong enemy,
I was
so
taking the piss.
yeah. You head inside. The town's guard lets you at this point.
Good.
Since you've managed to do some good for this place, and Meryl has put a good word out for you. And straight when you go inside, there at like this hallway that separates all the different sections of the town's guard, is the battle mage, basically whittling away like a armrest or a crotch of some kind for themselves. Um. Ah, it's good to see you again.
I put my hand out and just, it's good to see you again. I hope you're okay. Try and shake his hand.
Yes. Shakes your hand back. So what brings you here once again? Trying to question our prisoner for one last time?
Is there anyone else in the room right now?
They're all outside training or taking their rounds, protecting the city as far as you know, or the town as far as you know.
Is this a secure room? I say to him.
You won't find any safer place in the whole city. What's up?
I'm going, rather than me recalling all of it because I know I'm going to miss stuff, I'm going to explain to him the binding tattoo and explain that they have been forced to do their actions and that I think I have a way of removing it and removing it and getting them to talk to us and actually help us get some information.
Make a persuasion roll.
Can I help?
I help.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah. Together as a party. For one.
6 and a 14, so 18.
They listen, they nod along. They stop whittling at some point after, like, making a few fatal mistakes, you know. And like, oh fuck, now it's never going to be even. Like, toss the crotch to be aside.
I show them my arcane notes and everything, just trying to show that I have proof that I think I can do it.
I think I've heard of something like this before, yes. Very well. Do you need the prisoner to be somewhere more spacious? Or should the cell suffice?
Cell should be alright, right? Should be fine.
Should be fine.
If I have the whole room, not just the cell, we'll lock the exit to the cells, and then we'll open the cell and just have the room, just for that little bit.
Yes, I am not leaving this space if the prisoner is outside the cell or if you are in the cell. I won't risk losing either our prisoner or you. Any of you. The other people might think that you are a potential risk to the overall safety, but I think you guys are a boon.
Aw, thanks. I don't say that in character.
Aww.
I'll say it in character.
Oh, thanks.
So, are there any items you need? I have some chalk, I have some ashes from a graveyard, all kinds of things needed for rituals.
I'll take some magical chalk if you have some.
Yes, I do. And they go slightly limping to their barracks.
Poor guy.
Takes a bunch of items out of there and brings them to me. All right. I think we can use the former commander's office that is currently empty. So, shall we? And you go down to the cell. There's ladies still, like, one hand and two legs bound together in their undies.
Can I grab the cane that he was working on?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yes. And you see Slade at the back portion of the cell, like, hiding something as they hear someone coming along.
Mm-hmm. I've got to do a mid-roll every week and it's difficult to come up with ideas. Please go to linktr.ee/no time to die podcast. It's got all of our links. It's very late at night. Please follow us everywhere.
How can I help you today?
I'm going to give you your voice back.
They turn their head very slowly and look straight at you. What do you mean?
What's the battle? Did we ever get the battle mage's name?
No.
I don't
We've
think
just been
we did.
referring to him as the mage.
I would have written it
You've
down
never-
if we did. Let me look.
I don't think you
think we did.
ever asked for that.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
put
think
my
we did either, but I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna put my hand on the mage's shoulder and go, buddy, do you mind opening the cell?
Sure enough. And they open this cell door.
Okay.
By the way, their name is Valentin. I think you
That does
guys
not ring
would
a
have-
bell. I've never heard
Yeah.
that name
No,
before.
we've never asked. I
Yes.
won't write it down, but I will.
You would
Now
have
I feel
asked.
like
I assume that you would have asked
Nope.
at some point during these few days that has been.
Yes.
I
No.
don't.
I wouldn't have.
I would have written
I
it
would
down.
have. I would have.
I forgot the name of the barkeep that I'd worked with for 8 months. Like, but enter the cell
Mhm.
and crouch down. But first, perhaps a gift exchange. I put my hand out expectantly.
How about a golden handshake? And they shake your hand. And you can feel a piece of paper crumbled
Wonderful.
in your hand.
And from my bag, I pull out the prosthetic hand.
What? Have you gone insane? You're providing a dying man or a woman with a hand?
I don't say anything. I just like put it socket end first.
Yes. Yes. You attach it above the elbow with different straps and things. And there are even a few wires that go like over the muscle here. So when they if they move their elbow, the fingers close a bit. So there's like this amount of movement into the hand.
Consider it a request of trust.
Look you in the eyes, make an insight check.
While all this is going on, I want to specify this is just sitting in front of the door, kind of leaning against it, just watching. And
Yeah.
not saying anything.
So how pretty
Me
are their
too.
eyes? Because I rolled a 3.
Very pretty. You've never seen that shade of a gray be as vivid as
I
it is
am
here.
very intently watching this exchange. Do I notice anything?
Make a perception check.
18.
There's a piece of paper that Slate handed to Jadzia.
Mhm.
Very, very softly. Make an insight check or also. You can use also
Fell.
roll for these.
Hold on.
All right. What did you want me to roll first? I want to specify this.
woo!
Perception and then
21.
insight.
I got a 20 on the perception.
Natural?
Natural 20.
Nice.
Gonna mark that down because I'm keeping track of these because I like keeping track of things.
Because I want to give something special for every nat 20. I'm thinking here. So I will go to the first to the insight and let's go to your perception nat 20 in a bit.
Let them see what some of
Yeah.
the words are. That'd be cool.
I
It's
will
called bomb.
roll.
Yep.
And then
So-
insight
Yep.
17.
Okay. So let's go first over Cody's results here. So Cody, you notice the paper being exchanged, and after Jadzia locks the arm in place,
Mm-hmm.
and Slate just stares at Jadzia. You notice that they were trying to say thank you, but they physically couldn't.
Oh.
I'm gonna fist fight whoever put that tattoo on Slate.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Fantasy Jeffrey.
This,
Uh-huh.
you are keeping so close attention to this person. And you start to notice that there's this twitch that happens. As if almost all the things that they say are being twisted a little bit. Like they can't use the exact words that they want to. Like they can't behave the exact way they want to. Like you notice it. It's just barely there. And you can see this crumpled piece of paper being given to Jetsia. And you know this one corner that is poking out? It's not text, it seems to be a drawing.
Like, is it like a
You can see
spell?
shading. You can see shading there.
It's an actual drawing. It's not arcane.
Yes, it's
Okay.
an actual drawing.
Alright.
And since you rolled on that 20, you also know this, and your insight was kind of okay. So you also know this is that
17.
they are feeling thankful towards Jetsia here, but they cannot say it.
Okay.
But due to your perception, you notice they've been doing this tapping with their pinky. Changing in space, but the same thing being tapped over and over again.
Morse code? Do I recognize it?
Does Morse code exist in D&D? That's crazy.
I don't know. Is it like it? Do I recognize it as any?
Is it 3 short, 3 long, 3 short?
Make a history check.
Slate has recently watched Sherlock, and the pool scene got them inspired.
Shut up.
Oh, I only know that from...
Ooh, that's not
Fucking-
bad. What did you say? History?
Yes.
19. I think this is the first time I've rolled well on a history roll this entire
Let's go,
You got a
campaign.
nat 20
Sticks.
earlier.
Not on the history.
That was on history.
Oh, it was.
You-
It was history.
You know this from the underbelly of Everesca, where you've been part of.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you cannot discuss things because there are some, pointy-eared people that would have prejudice, there's a way of communicating
Thieves'
via
kit.
tappings, dash, and dots.
It's literally
And-
Morse code. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Do I
And-
know it at all? Would I? I imagine I would.
What
Have I
they're
retained
trying
it?
to get Jetsia to know this, but they're not perceptive enough, is he is watching Beware over
fuck.
and over again.
Do I know enough to respond in any way to it in the same method?
You've been rolling so high over all here, so I will say that you know the basics of this, so you can answer like simple words and things in this way. I will allow you to add Morse code to your languages.
Nice.
Yes.
So funny.
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't know how to do that right now, so I'll do it later. But
No worries.
okay, can I I just want to respond with who in the same method, as subtly as I can.
4-letter response. SCRY.
Oh.
Bruh, they're scrying on. Oh my god!
That's what you get for nat 20.
I know, this is so cool! Hang on, I'm gonna.
This is the second perception nat 20, guys. So much information that could have gone past you without you knowing.
I have to add a new language. I don't know how to do that.
Yes.
Do it later.
This session is about you perceiving that you are being perceived.
Oh, custom language. I got it.
Yeah.
Morse code.
Morse code, yes. So there's a handing of this paper, attaching of the hand And Valentin says to you, "So, should we go to the commander's room for this?"
A nice open space would be good. What do you say, Slate?
Sure, I don't mind where I die.
Before anyone like tries to get up, I'm gonna like motion to Jadzia, be like, "Can I talk to you for a sec?"
So do you mind just moving her up to the room? We'll join you in a second.
Yes, I don't think she's any danger, even though you just gave her another hand, but
I think she's going to be grateful enough to behave on the way there, and I'd give her a look, a look.
I beat her in battle once, I can do it again.
It's okay.
And they
One
start
good
to-
pull and she's armless.
And they start to drag Slate
I think I can
upstairs.
pull up the same maneuver twice.
What's that?
Once the room is, well, I'm gonna like just you away from the room towards like whichever opposite direction
Okay,
they
yeah.
went, so we're not in the same place.
To another hallway, to another.
Can the true sight
hallway.
mirror see scrying? Like scrying orbs?
That's
Yeah. True sight can see scrying orbs.
Okay.
Well, it
Yeah,
depends
and
on DM ruling. Normally, it depends on the type of scry and how Hiccup wants to rule it.
You will find out
Yeah.
once you have this discussion.
Mhm.
So,
How do I say this? I didn't say that in character. I'm saying it to myself. Slate's being watched. And not by the guards.
By powers that be.
By someone scrying on her. She used a sort of how do I describe Morse code in D&D?
Morse code?
Yeah,
There's
what's
a-
the elven word for Morse? Morse.
She
thieves
used,
can't.
Oh yeah.
Guys, thieves can't.
works for me.
Yeah.
She knows thieves can't. She was typing out, she was signaling that
What is type?
she's being watched. And I asked her who, and she said scrying.
I think we can deal with that.
Can we?
Mirror viewers can see things that as they are, or whatever it was. Do you think it might be able to?
Even if we see it, how do we get rid of it?
Can I make a Arcana check to see how much I know about scrying, just so I don't give
Yeah, go
out
ahead.
of character information? Okay, that's a 19 plus 3, so 22.
Yeah, so you know that when someone is scrying, there is like a fraction of their presence that can be seen. Depending on how they scry, it might be just like this halo of their outer form, or it can be basically a magical eye that you can see floating in the air nearby.
And it can be dispelled, can't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it can.
Does anyone have to spell magic?
We've got a wizard upstairs.
But doesn't he have to see it to...
I can tell them where it is.
Okay.
They can't. It's like.
You also know with that roll that most of the scrying spells don't last for too long. That they're momentary.
It's 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
They can recast it though, right?
Yeah.
I think it's if they succeed on their wisdom check, then you can't do it again for 24 hours.
Yes.
But if they fail, you can do it as many times.
So do we just wait it out until it doesn't reappear?
I think a unorthodox conversation could be had whilst I look around. Maybe we can
What does
discuss...
unorthodox mean?
Maybe we could discuss their execution.
Hmm.
I want to pull out the mirror and just make a quick check around us as well. Like, I know it's following them, but if they've seen us in the scry...
You don't see anything suspicious. Just some wisps, you know, of light from ethereal plane, but nothing else.
I instinctively flinch when
Oh
I'm
my
married.
God.
I imagine that this is basically a game where how flexible this is to get out of the side of the mirror. Like these weird poses happening.
I like to
just
think
they're
I've
there.
dodged it well enough that at this point, no one even knows if Viz is gonna show up as like their normal self or what they like look like at the moment. Viz is just not letting you find out. They're like, nah.
Because we've seen your... Please. You don't need...
Irrelevant to the point.
Should we go upstairs?
Yeah, let's go. I just want to let you know. And they can't say everything they want.
Yeah, it's the...
Even more than we thought. It's not that they just can't say certain things. It's that everything they say seems to be changed.
Maybe the limitations that were put on the spell don't just censor. Maybe they...
I don't know anything about it. I just wanted to let you know.
That be possible with what I know about it?
It might be.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of effort to, like, make the spell so particular. But it could be possible, yeah.
If you have all the time in the world, you can do anything, though.
Yeah. Enough spell components and enough levels in spellcaster,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to, if everyone's coming with me,
Yeah.
head up.
You guys head up to the room of the commander, where the commander of the town's guard used to stay. You see this very, like, almost fancy, but made out of, like, cheap fabrics and, like, cheap mattress material, like this, larger king-size bed with, like, those corner posts, and, like, this, the roof thingy that some, like, fancy beds have. You can see a writing desk, and you can see this very, very heavy hardwood table in the middle of the room. And you can see Valentin putting basically a chain that around the leg of the table and around Slate's shackles. As you speak.
Is the table bolted to the ground then?
It seems to be a very heavy table.
Gotcha.
And Slate only has one physical arm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second...
Lifting things will be a difficulty in their future, however long that is.
The second that I get in, I'm going to speak into Valentin's mind. Do not react. We are not alone. Play along.
They cannot respond, right?
They cannot respond.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like a message spell. It is like they are being forced to think something that is not their thought. Yeah. It's very invasive.
Yes, they sigh very deeply. So, your lead.
I am going to stand at the front of the table in front of Slate and very carefully lay all of my daggers out, pointing towards them. I'm going to pull out the mirror and start doing a lap of the room. Just like fixing my hair.
Make a sleight of hand check here.
I'm visibly like just doing it to look at myself, and I'm just pacing.
Okay, then stealth.
Okay.
Because you're hiding your intention.
They are the same. 13.
Okay. You place a knife.
I still look
in
at us.
front.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Do you?
Do I what?
You fucking don't.
Do you get away from the face of the mirror?
There's other people in the room now, so there's people that wouldn't know what I look like.
Sticks.
do what you think Viz would do.
Yes. I just need to know.
When I see the mirror come out, I'm going to just. I'm assuming I'm leaning against the door again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna subtly slide down to the floor so I am sitting on the floor.
I'll slide down.
Out of
I'll
the
slide
way
down
of
with
the
you.
Make a deception roll, both of you.
Oh no!
To see if you can make this look natural, like you just
Me?
plan to do this cool sliding sitting thing
Yeah.
here.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Deception.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God! Dirty
A
20.
B C D 17.
Nice. It's very synchronized. You're just like look at each other and slide down. Yeah. Who bothers changing position for sitting down? You can just be cool. You can just be cool, kids. You start to look around with the handheld mirror. And as you are finishing making finishing touches of your hair, you can see this glooming eye. Quite close to the ceiling. A couple feet off from where the exact above point of Slade is. Kind of at an angle, looking down from above.
I just keep walking, keep fixing my hair until I'm back behind the desk.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long time until I've had to try and retrieve important information. Let's talk about tomorrow, shall we? Valentin, have you decided on the execution practices? I know you burn your dead, but how much fun do you want to have before?
Well, we discussed stoning the bastard with the help of the whole village, but some of the people mourning are too heartbroken.
Just in the back of Slate's mind, whilst he's explaining, I'm sorry.
Okay. Valentin goes ahead and describes executing method where a person's limbs are tied between different horses and the horses are led to run to different directions until the person snaps to pieces.
On the plus side on that one, you'd only need the 3 horses.
Slade laughs. Oh my god. I should have let you cut off all my limbs and I would be fine.
I'm going to pick up one of the daggers and throw it above their head, like a good foot above their head.
Is that the reason why you gave me this hand? So you can still pull me in 4 directions?
I just think the idea of you being able to flip off the executioner with both hands is comical.
They lean forward. She leans forward. You don't intimidate me. Make a deception roll. Here, please. With advantage because Valentin is helping you.
Good, because that was a natural 1.
Oh my god! That's a 20?
No, but still fucking close. It was a 19, so deception, it's 24, I think. Yeah, 24.
Nice! Can I, while this is happening... Oh, after this.
Yeah. When you are, doing this intimidation ritual, doing your thing, Valentin is very, very good backer. You can hear the real sorrow that they have towards the people that they lost and how they're pulling that into the conversation. And that manages to, helps you to wake up the anger that you felt towards Slate before. And your performance is excellent.
Well, I am an actor, darling.
Yes, and you would fool yourself if you were to look at yourself in this situation. Jasmine, what's up?
I want to be using my dagger, and I have the cane in my hand. I want to kind of try and fix it.
Oh,
Hmm.
make a sleight of hand check for me, please.
Can I help since I'm sitting next to him?
Yes, you can.
Yay!
Hold some things in the background.
14. 12 plus 2.
You managed to like the dent that they accidentally made with the blade, like the thing like sinking in too deep. You managed to make like this wonderful decoration carving out of it. What is the decoration?
Oh, are there any, like, is he wearing armor or, like, some sort of symbol?
Yes, he is. He's wearing the banner of this place. That is basically, like this archway that a road goes through.
Okay, I'll carve that on there.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's very, very nice detail.
I'm gonna pick up the silver dagger from the table and lean down in front of Slate. I don't intimidate you.
Sorry.
I drag the dagger across their cheek.
Joker smile!
Just like down the side, like just enough so it just
Like-
starts bleeding.
I'm like
You need to
Joker.
push very hard because their
From the
skin is
movie.
partially stone.
Joker.
And in their mind, I am just apologizing. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
They look you straight in the eye as you do that.
I'm a lot like Joker.
And let's see.
From the movie. Joker.
Make an insight check. All of you.
Ayo.
18. No. Yeah. Wait. 16.
16.
Garbage. 8. I'm just sitting on the floor.
10 plus 6.
Slate starts to genuinely cry.
Oh, honey.
As far as you know. And they seem to shrivel down in size out of like pure frustration and confusion.
In the back of their mind, just a couple more minutes, I'm sorry. Now, don't you look prettier? And I hand them the mirror.
They don't have their spell books, honey. So but let me see.
It's artifact, isn't it? It's just it doesn't
Give me a
require
moment.
attunement, so I assume that if I hand it to them, they could see the orb and be able to tell me when it's gone.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. There's a thing. There's a thing. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. Let me. I'm excited. They take the mirror, look at the wound, turn around. They figure out what the mirror does, and they see the eye. You can notice them seeing the eye in the mirror. And they sob when they look at the scarred face that they have. But you can almost notice a smirk behind the tears.
I press a potion bottle under their cheek to, like,
The empty healing potion bottle
yeah,
that you drank earlier.
yeah,
Okay.
just to collect it.
Yeah. And after you collect a full vial of blood, well, Slate sobs, looking scared. Suddenly, their, like, posture and everything changes, and they're like, whew, okay, gone.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, you
God.
keep an eye. This is going to take a while. The second it reappears, I've forgotten your name again. Fuck. Just
Valentin.
please be ready to dispel it. If you get the signal from Slate, there will be a scrying orb above. You need to just be ready to dispel it the second anything appears. And I'm going to get to fucking work.
Yes. You know this now that Slate was together crying.
Good.
They were.
Ayo.
I should hope so, because I did keep apologizing to them.
And they were like, quick. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but do it quick.
And I explained to them that I recognized the thing, and I know how to get rid of it.
Yeah. Yes. So, are the rest of the party helping?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll do whatever I can.
I'll request, I want to call him Viriad for some reason. Who the fuck, I don't know. Valentin.
Yes.
Valentine.
I want to request his help as well, but I want him to keep an eye on Slate for the signal.
Yes. So the thing here, in order to perform this ritual, I need one of you to be rolling Arcana.
Not me.
No.
One of you to be rolling Investigation. To
Not
look
me.
if the ritual is going in the right direction, and one rolling Perception.
Oh, I can do that.
What are you
What's your
better at?
perception? What's your perception?
My perception is +4.
Mine's +5.
I have a -1 intelligence, and the other ones are both intelligence rolls.
I only have a +1 to intelligence.
It's
but
better than
do
-1.
you have proficiency in either? In
No.
Arcana,
The only thing
Arcana
I
or
have-
Investigation?
No.
Not you.
No, they're just
Snake.
they're both of them are +1. The highest one I have is perception.
Okay, both of mine are +3, so just choose Arcana or Investigation, and I will have the other one.
I have a history of poor rolls with Arcana. I would not feel comfortable making that roll.
Actually, if I say I'll do the Arcana side of it because I'm actually casting the spell and I work with Valentin, can I get
Since Valentin is focusing on
Fair
keeping
enough,
an eye
absolutely
for
fine.
the scry, but you can ask Slate.
Good idea.
Here.
If I explain to Slate what I'm doing as I'm doing it, I would
Yeah.
like Slate's help.
Yeah, they are assisting you, so you get an advantage.
Okay.
So Perception and Investigation without an advantage here, but the Arcana with advantage.
Before we
Make
start,
your-
is there anything anyone can do to help us all out? Because these
You
are
have Bardic Inspir. Oh, no, you don't.
no.
I have.
Oh.
I can give guidance to someone.
Give it to
I'll get-
Sticks.
Okay, you have a D4.
Yes.
Awesome.
So you have
That's the wrong
drawn an intricate magical circle out of chalk to the floor around this table. You have placed the different items that you need on the precisions roll to see what happens.
Oh, please.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. That is dirty 20.
Nice. I'm not shitting you. When it landed on 1 and tipped to 19.
Nice. What did you get?
Yeah, let's go!
Oh my god!
We're doing this.
Okay, so my total is 23.
My total is
In
also
there-
23.
With very quick motions and like this synergy of working together, fixing, telling, Jutsia, with Slate you start to dispel the spell on their tongue. They're basically holding their tongue out this whole time for you to like work on it. And your party members, Viz and Yasmin, they're telling you things that they know this. They're like, no, you need to focus on more. Yes, right there. Together. You start to form the magic. And after like an hour of working on this, the chalk starts to glow suddenly on the outer rim of the spell. And the snake that has been tattooed inside of Slate's mouth begins to move under the skin. And you can see the ink start to pull out from their mouth and drop to the floor in these black blotches of ink as you pull out the spell. Since it's a nat 20, there is not even a scar as a reminder on their tongue or inside their mouth of this. And when the last drop of ink falls to the ground, the ink starts to sizzle and fizz and fade away. You're all drenched in sweat because this has been intense. There is like incense sticks burning. There's a low lighting, and Valentin has been there, basically keeping an eye out all the time. And once the spell ends, the glow of... Yes, no worries.
It's okay.
The glow of the outer circle starts to dim as the ink sizzles away. And let's wait for a whisk because I want them to hear when they can start to talk again.
Oh my god. Guys, I'm just having the realization, like, what is stopping this dude from scrying on Slate again?
I have a plan.
Okay. Is there, like, something that we can give to them so, like, they can't be scryed upon?
You can get protection from scrying from things.
Okay. How do we get that?
Ask nicely.
Who?
A couple of people. I have ideas, but
Okay.
we need to talk to Valentin about it.
Okay.
And can I give you like a DM tip? Scrying doesn't work in anti-magic zones.
That was one of my ideas. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Like, if nothing else, hide them in another small cluster room.
As a temporary thing. Yeah.
Solution.
I have a couple of ideas.
Okay. Yas.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, my dad made dinner and made me grab some before I
That's okay.
shut myself back in my room.
We appreciate nutrition. Fuel to the flesh husk. Blood for the blood throne. No. Anyway. You know this. Slate heave heavily. Like they're breathing free air for the first time ever. They seem shocked. They turn in their shackles and they look at the direction where the orb was and they scream from the top of their lungs, "Fuck you!"
Yes, queen!
I
laugh
let
in
you
character.
fucking die! And they flop to the ground in their shackles.
And I squat there like, you good?
Can we please?
Thanks.
Fuck it. I have clothes. I give them my I've got 2 sets of common clothes. I'm just gonna give her one.
They kind of like just pull them over themselves with the metal hand as well as they can, and they're just exhausted, laying there on the ground. Wow. This is weird.
Good weird or bad weird?
I'll tell you when I figure out.
Fair enough.
Wow, I feel lightheaded. They look at all of you, one by one. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
And they try to start to dress up over to shackles, and
Can we get this off them, please?
Valentin comes right up and starts to take off and like it. Then I still don't trust you, you know? They say.
Do you
And he trusts you.
do you trust us?
I do. That is why I'm taking the shackles.
I have full trust in Slate right now.
Make a persuasion check.
And I'm going to hand Slate one of my daggers to prove that I have got trust in Slate.
You get advantage of that persuasion.
There's a
I
14
wanna
plus persuasion for 18.
They take off the shackles and they take a step back. Like,
I
they
wanna-
accept your trust. They're still suspicious.
Understandably.
But, like, yeah, but they trust that you know better in this situation.
I'm gonna take a step towards, like, with them and kind of ask. Slate was under threat of execution for both their crimes and because they refused to talk, right?
Yes.
What would their crime be if they talked? If they gave you the information you asked them?
And would the crime
Now that-
still stand if they weren't acting of their own free will?
That too.
That is a difficult question that I need to look at. Slate basically being this little, like, a curled ball, like, dressing up, like, very, very weakly. After being in jail, like, in their underwear for a couple of days after
Yeah.
losing a hand. I need to discuss with the others. At least the sentence cannot get any worse. I see what I can do.
Thank you.
Can we take her somewhere safe where she won't be watched?
Somewhere that she will be contained and safe.
Wherever you take her, I will follow. As I said before.
Slate, are you...
Should we ask Umi first?
We should definitely ask first if we're taking
This
her
is a
to the
very
inn.
good point. Slate, I need you for the next couple of hours to pretend to still be bound. And still
Will
not
they-
have your own speech. Just until
Slate-
we can get you
Slate
somewhere.
looks you up from the floor and, like, fucking just bind me again. I don't really care.
Just
like-
until we can get you somewhere that can't be scryed upon.
Yeah.
Just maybe don't talk.
I'm very good at that. And Valentine is like, after Slate dresses up a little bit in Jetsy's clothing.
She looks hot, by the way. Good clothes.
My god.
I think Slate is hot overall.
Nice.
Anyway. Valentine, like, replaces the shackles again. But you notice that he doesn't put them on quite as tight as before. Like, couple of notches looser. You'll come and get me before tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Promise.
Like it if we could make sure that tomorrow doesn't end up happening the way that it's supposed to. As well. I don't think that's in our hands.
I'm going to pull out the parchment that she gave me.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, is this what it's supposed to be?
It's a way to recognize them. That's all I can give.
But now a name?
Yeah. Hold up.
Is this the name of her employer?
The name of the person who told her information about me.
Gotcha.
Whether that's an employer or an informant, I don't know, I don't care. I need to know who's got information about me.
And I just want to know the name of her employer.
Have you opened the letter yet?
No, I've not looked at it. I've just asked her if
Go
it's what it's supposed
ahead.
to
Go. Okay. Yes. Just. Give me a moment. I'm going over Jesse's backstory here.
With the unredacted backstory. Interesting.
Share with the class. I'm
Share with
curious.
Jadzia.
Sorry, I'm bad at reading. I haven't. Why haven't I colored it here? Fuck. Sorry. It is the name of the person who survived when Jadzia ran away.
That little cunt.
Mikkel, if I
Mikkel.
remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mikkel,
Mhm.
if I
Mhm.
remember correctly.
I open it. I open the letter.
Go ahead and open the file. It is in the items and such. If Slate hands you.
It's recognizably
Obviously.
him, right?
The hair, the shape of the face, yes. The scars, though. Something new.
He's broken his enchantment. Because this tattoo can't be damaged. He's broken his fucking... Where is he? Well, where? Sorry, hiccup.
The same. Yeah, no worries. You guys, are you hiding the piece of paper?
Absolutely.
From the rest of the
I'm
party?
looking at it. I'm visibly enraged. I want to know where the fuck this person is. I'm not hiding anything. Anyone who wants to look at it
Okay.
can look at it for all I care.
Yes. Yeah. So you can go ahead and look at the piece of paper that Slate handed Jadzia before.
Ooh.
Mikalor.
Lol.
Yes. There is a tower in the city of Everesca. That is a meeting point. I saw him there.
And this is the name of your employer?
No, just one of the informants.
Can you give us a name?
Yeah, who's Mikalor working for? Because he doesn't look like he's...
Who are you working for that asked you to kill me? That'd be nice.
Just give me a moment. The DM is lightheaded right now. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah. So give me like
take your
30
time, huh?
seconds.
Take a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I dislocated my wrist again, so I just
Oh.
need to
Oh,
overcome the pain real quick. Yeah. Okay, I'm fine. So Slate looks around with the handheld mirror because I assume they still have it. Just like out of paranoia, kind of checking out the space.
I still duck out of the way, but now I'm more obvious about it.
Yes.
But like I try to play it off as playful.
I just imagine that there are different kinds of dabs that you do every time. Anyway, Slate looks out through the space, still like heaving out of exhaustion. They've gone with multiple names over the past few hundred years, but I think they're best known as Lord Revan.
Fuck.
And they asked, that's who asked you for the rings
Fuck.
Yeah.
and to kill me. Fuck is right.
Fuck.
Oh god.
They have multiple names.
That's one that we recognize. It's actually
That
who we
is-
thought you were.
No. That is basically just the name to be used in public situations. I think they have some merit in the Queen's Hall of Everesca.
I can confirm that.
And do you know any other names they go by?
a dozen on top of my head. That is the one they use the most.
Do you have a way, theoretically, of contacting Mikolo? Not that you have to do it. Is there a way of getting messages to the informants?
The tower in Nebraska.
Okay. Okay.
You should take me back to my cell.
Yeah.
If we want to play pretend for now. You'll come and get me, right?
Once we can find a safe place for you.
Yeah.
Have you got a way of making them look a little bit beat up? Anyone? Actually, do I have a disguise kit? Hold on.
Can rub dirt on their face.
I think I have a disguise kit.
Do you think I mind being a little beat up at this point?
Well, if we can avoid it.
Appreciate it, but like...
With consent?
Go ahead.
I...
You cut my arm off.
Yeah, sorry.
My bad.
No worries. Just... be quick about it. Okay?
I'm gonna turn around to everyone.
Yeah.
In my defense, what I'm about to do, I have got a lot of anger inside me right now, and then I'm going to turn around and fully punch them in the face as hard as I can.
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll attack.
Ooh.
With advantage because they're not defending.
Oh.
Yes,
Just don't roll a nat 20.
their DC is 8 because they're restrained and without an armor. What did you roll?
Is this a, unarmed
Unarmed.
attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a +3 to unarmed attack. So that is a 23.
Oh no! It's
Double the damage.
There's no dice rolled.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's just,
yeah, but
it's,
double the damage.
so 4.
Oh my.
You clock them in the jaw so hard that you can hear a crack.
Oh! A
And
little
couple of things
overkill.
fly out. Oh.
I'm gonna like.
Please, Ow! At least I don't have to pretend that I can't speak.
The second we get you out, we are going to make sure you are fully healed.
I was kind of looking forward at Jets. Me too.
I am so sorry.
Lean back a little bit, like, oh my god.
Jazz is still like physically shaking with anger. Like your both of your passive insight is high enough to know that she's fucking furious right now. She's not trying to hide it.
Ew.
I
Well,
need a drink.
and I need you to leave our prisoner alone
Yep.
while I return her to her cell in almost a full health.
Yeah. Let us.
Let me
I'll
say-
ask.
I think that is going to help with easing the judgment on this person. Some payback, at least.
Pay the community service.
It's a good idea.
What did Cody say? Please
I
repeat.
said maybe some community service.
Maybe. And they start to take. It's like that is spitting blood every now and then, a couple of teeth.
I'll
Back to their
I'll
cell.
I'll say, I made this for you, and I'll hand him the cane.
Oh, wow.
I make
You are talented.
I make sure
Yeah.
to take back my
I
dagger
grew up
and
in
the
a
mirror.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You take
Well,
them back.
I did grow up in a forest. It's not my first time whittling.
You should open a shop someday when you're tired of all this adventuring.
Yeah, maybe when I retire.
Yes. Maybe.
I'm gonna
And
pick up
yeah.
any teeth that are on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up anything that are on the floor, or you find 4.
1 tooth per damage, baby.
To someone who is restrained and without an armor. And without any of their spell books, so they don't have a major armor even. You watch as Valentine takes Slate back to their cell, and you reconvene outside, I assume.
I
the
was
guard.
just gonna stand there angry for a while. I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna leave.
Okay. Yeah. Valentine and Slate leave. And you are left alone in the commander's room.
A little. Mission accomplished? Are you okay?
If you haven't seen it, I will show you the drawing.
That's the same tattoo.
If Slate hands you a paper.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I already looked at it. That's the same tattoos you've got, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's also a loose end that starting to learn that compassion will come back and bite you on the arse at some point.
What do you mean?
No, not always.
There was a time when I had a sword to this guy's throat. And I let him walk.
Come on, let's get out of here.
What time is it?
Anyway.
It's maybe 4 or 5 p.m. around this time.
Okay. We'll head back to the tavern and get
You
a
head
drink.
back. Yeah. It's now Muriel in the shift. Since it's now turning to evening. And you guys come back. Just you fuming. I can see my favorite customers returning. How
Hello.
strong do you want your ale?
Very.
Not the strongest, the second strongest.
Or at least not from the bottle we previously drank from.
Roger that. And they go. Let me roll real quick. If this bottle also has been changed.
Oh my
No.
It's just gonna end up being the entire top shelf. I'm gonna be fucking furious.
Oh no.
They pour you this blue liquid. That
Water.
this you recognize.
Oh yeah, I worked in a bar.
Yes, you worked in a bar. This is an
Moonshine.
Everescan. This is Everescan specialty because in Everesca there are these trees that grow like teal and blue and purple colored leaves. This is made from the leaves of those trees. This particular drink. You knew that it might have some weird side effects. Like you might see dreams of another person the next night.
I want to
But
drink
it's-
some.
It is the best, like one of the best alcohols you've ever tasted, personally.
And then, like, when I see him pouring it, I'm like, where'd you get a bottle of that? That stuff's expensive in the city. I didn't even know they shipped it out. One of their special secrets they don't like sharing.
I might have a couple of my own secrets. Winks.
I gotcha.
Speaking of secrets,
Yes.
Umi, we need a favor.
It's Merle.
Oh, fuck, I thought it was Umi.
Yes.
No.
Merle.
No, shit, that's
It's
what I want.
Umi.
That's the owner of the bar. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
no,
That's
you're right.
Meryl.
Yes.
Um,
What do you need?
and you're gonna probably hate me for asking. We need you to temporarily keep somebody downstairs. We know what's downstairs. It's long story.
Monkey basement.
I figured.
I dropped something. It went down. I went to get it, and obviously
Sure.
I did.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, she did. It was really
Why would
funny.
you think I would be mad if you just want to temporarily borrow my basement?
I think it's less that we want to borrow it and more who we are borrowing it on the behalf of.
because they may also be the reason that part of the rest of the bar was missing.
You got to be kidding me.
Listen, it wasn't them. Not really. They had this.
Do you want me? I'll step in. Have you ever? Well, no. It wasn't their actions and the employer that made him do it. When we went to visit them last, they were watching them, and now, back to Jazia.
They were.
Make a persuasion roll, Cody, for the little bit that you did.
10. Nope. 11.
That is in line with what you said. With what you said, yes.
Yeah.
They were being controlled, not necessarily directly.
Yeah.
But more someone had power over. Imagine you are told to do something. Obviously you've been around, you've been under charm effects before. But imagine that the things that you have to do, instead of being forced to do them, someone has got a instant off switch. Sorry. An instant kill button ingrained into
Word
your very
kills
being.
incantation. Yes, D&D version.
Power word kill.
Yeah.
Power word kill.
Oh fuck, do they have power word?
I am listening.
They had. I pull out my notes.
Mhm.
There's this tattoo that can limit speech patterns. Block in. It's like a level of censorship beyond regular magic. They had this, and they've now. We
I can see where you're getting to.
have removed it,
Mhm.
and we don't want them being watched anymore. And the only place until we can get some sort of anti-scrying trinket is some sort of anti-magic basement. And I'm sure they do work for you. Anything you need down
I
there.
don't want that bastard working for me. What I want is something in return. I'm doing this as a favor for you, but you're asking a lot
I
of
know.
me right now. So, You will deliver something for me. I will bring them a morning bread and an ale.
You don't need to take care of them, you just need to
No.
have them.
If they're going into my basement, they're not leaving
No, of course.
there willy-nilly. If you deliver something for me, then yes.
What do you need?
I need the letter to be delivered 3 days north from here, unopened. The seal has to be intact at the moment of delivery. Nothing too complicated. You guys have been great help. I'm not asking too much, but you are putting the person who almost destroyed my business and killed many people that I've seen grow up in this place.
I'd look at Yaz and give a soft smile, and north is a direction that we will be heading.
Sure. When do you want to move them?
You've
Either-
asked Valentin about their sentencing because since they aren't, I'm not going to say they're not responsible for their actions, but since they were under exterior pressure and they can now cooperate and give information, we've asked for at least not death sentence.
And if it eases you, Valentin offered to chaperone their stay here.
It does. Fine. I'll make sure there's space.
Thank you.
Do you need this person alive for something?
We don't need them. But
So you pity them?
have you ever been under the control of someone else?
No, I haven't. That is why I'm here. I don't want to be controlled.
Imagine being locked in your own mind, but not even being able to think what you want to think. If you want proof of how it feels, I can show you if you're willing, but I do not want to put you through that. I am merely empathizing.
I'd rather you not. Everyone make a constitution save against the liquor.
I have not touched it.
Okay.
I probably have, so I will.
Constitution save
Yes.
21.
I got a natural 20.
Which means that you won't be having someone else's nightmares next night, but rather someone else's pleasant dreams.
Hey yo.
I'd rather not go through that experience myself.
Exactly. So imagine how it would feel for someone who has been stuck like it for years.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage.
No.
Okay. Fuck. 9. Wait, 10.
My word weighs a lot when it comes to law here. I will consider my opinion about their judgment.
I can't speak on the behalf of the other two, but I personally, as someone who they were targeting, would not ask you to excuse their actions, but just consider every aspect of it. Not just the fact that they did what they did, but the fact that they were pretty much forced to do what they did. And whilst I'm not going to be the one to say they should get off without punishment, I don't.
Make a persuasion roll.
On top of that, I want to say, I
Yeah.
just want to give them the chance to live a life that has not been theirs yet.
Ooh.
That's
Do
a
I get
good line.
advantage?
That is advantage for resist roll. Right.
Is this persuasion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. 21.
Ooh.
They lean back, kind of rub their eyes a bit. I will reconsider my stance.
I'll ask.
But after whatever it is that you want for them is finished, they will not step one toe in this area ever again.
I promise you that these seconds.
Whether it is as a living or a dead.
The second that we can find a way to protect them outside of this place, I genuinely do not believe they would ever wish to return.
I have to take your word on that.
I will give you free shows for the rest of the time I am here. I am in your debt. I will deliver your letter.
I will take that offer. Since I have already given you a standard room of my best room of the whole inn. Also, if there's an excuse to call you guys back from your journey up north, I'll take it.
If you
It's
ever,
been a while since I've met patrons that I like.
Aw, you like us.
if you ever want to contact me without
Flattered.
the use of ascending, send message to Gilead in Hardbuckler. He'll find a way of getting it to me.
I'm sure he will. Since this arrived this morning, and they slide to you, and then
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Nice.
Hey!
you will receive next time. We will continue for a little
Ah.
bit, but
Oh,
I will give you before next time to read.
Cool.
Um,
I'll just pocket it.
it smells like herbs,
Oh my god, he sent me drugs.
or maybe he just wrote it at his desk.
I
you know.
fully believe he sent me drugs because I sent him drugs. So
Mutual exchange
Yeah.
of drugs.
Well, go in your room. I heard you made some kind of a deal to go somewhere tonight. I bet you need a moment to gather your thoughts before you head out. Finish your drinks. Go on.
Yasmin chugs the whole fucking thing. Like you've never seen her drink harder. She'll take Jadzia's too.
I
If
go,
you
to,
haven't
I go
drinking
to
it.
reach for it, but it's already gone.
Let's just keep sipping theirs.
If we're going upstairs, I'll just give him a
Yeah.
kiss on the forehead as we go. Thank you. Squeeze his shoulder and
Yeah. Don't mention it. And they look troubled but they let you go. And you reconvene in your room. I assume.
Yeah. Unless anyone else wants to do anything. Do you want to get the thing off Candle?
I at least want to check on him before we go on this thing.
What time is it?
It's like 1.5 hours before you need to leave.
I mean, if you want to go check on Candle, I'll happily just wait here for Aisling.
Okay.
I'll go with Viz.
Okay.
Just you're left alone in your room, waiting for Aisling. When Viz and Yasmin, head back to Yumi's and Mendel's place. You knock on the door, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the way, I
I'll
just
knock
wanna.
this time.
I kind of want to ask
Mhm.
Viz. I'll be like, do you really believe that someone who, even if they didn't mean to do something, but they did it anyway, whether it be through outside persons controlled, do you really think they could be fully forgiven?
Forgiveness is fickle. I think it depends on who they affected and how much and it's not in our hands at this point. So
Okay.
all we can hope is that they take the proper steps to earn it as best they can, and whether or not they receive it will be revealed with time.
Make an insight check, Viz.
My insight checking.
You would like to know.
Garbage.
What did you roll?
Oh wait, well my insight's not. It's kind of garbage. 13. It's a
You
little
have a
bit.
feeling that Jasmine is talking more, like, not only about Slate, but about multiple things are along the same realm of topics. With that roll, that is as much as you get of this.
I'm gonna kind of just playfully cross my arms and go, why did you get thrown out of a city too?
Not personally, no.
Well, makes you feel any better. I think if someone truly feels remorse for what they did, forgiveness is always an option. But whether or not they will receive it, who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder. Like, that's okay.
I'll giggle a little bit.
And you head to Yumi's and Mendel's, where you can hear this. Ha! Okay. Next. And you open the door after knocking and nobody answering, and you can notice that Candle and Mindle are sitting in their pajamas already, even though it's like only starting to turn to dusk. In the kitchen floor, playing cards, and they have they have stacks of different kinds of baked goods that are basically the bets.
This is so
And they're like shuffling the cards, dealing a hand for each other when they notice you, and they're like, "Oh, hi. Everything good?"
Yeah, I just wanted to come by, see how you guys are doing after this morning.
Candle, whom you can see is very tipsy. has basically like put a piece of fabric inside the ring and like tied it around the bracelet so that it doesn't jingle everywhere. And they kind of shake it.
Oh god, they're drunk as hell.
Yeah,
Oh, I know. Yes.
I'm fine. I'm great.
Mm-hmm.
Not some undead yet. Ow. Ugh. Ugh. Wanna play
can
some
see that.
cards?
I can't stick around too long. We've got that thing that we promised we'd do today, but stick around for a while.
We're using pastries as bets.
Oh,
You know?
sweet. You got any muffins?
Sweet, indeed.
Oh my god.
I didn't even realize.
And there are all kinds of things, and you play a couple of rounds with them. You can see that the candle seems to be handling the situation with alcohol as usual, and is feeling quite joyous.
Since I'm playing against Candle, I want to. Okay, what do I have to roll to cheat, but just to beat Candle? Like anyone else, I will not cheat
Sleight
to
of
beat
hand.
them.
Sleight of hand.
Alright, I don't remember how good I am at that. It's alright.
2 decks. Modifier.
Garbage. 8.
We gotta get you some dice that roll higher.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
Since Candle is drunk and has disadvantage,
I will say I'm not even hiding it from anyone else, just Candle. I just want to like playfully like steal cards out of his hand, steal stuff from his pile.
They rolled a 7 with the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Instead of the nat 20, that was my first nat 20.
Holy shit.
And you fool them, and you manage to get like win all the pastries of Candle, but they
Oh my
somehow
God.
end up at Jasmine's pile over the evening. Yeah,
I'm a hungry bitch.
and you stay a while, gaining a pile of things in front of you. Was there anything you wanted to ask these two?
Yeah, but I forgot.
We can
Too busy
return to
stealing
that
baked goods.
next time.
Just like the mid roll, I've got to do an end roll. Shout out, it's Eli. Shout out to the patrons, I should have said. Eli, we have Patreon. Check out our Patreon. See you next week. I'm gonna get someone else to do this next week, man. I couldn't think of any more ideas.